guys, it's Loves to Loom here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this super cute bikini bracelet. This was created by Suzanne HB on YouTube. You can also find her on Instagram as Crazy Just Might Work. I will definitely have her information below so you can check her out and give her a follow. This one here, it actually tricked me because I thought it was going to be super hard, but it actually is very easy to make and I think it's lovely. So I think it was like 140 bands to create. So without wasting any more time, let's get started. To make this bracelet, you need any type of hook and one C-clip. You will want to decide what color scheme or pattern you want to do before you get started. The first thing we're going to do is make a single chain. And the single chain that I did, I kept switching colors. So that very middle band is the single chain I made first because I wanted the cat bands on the side to match that middle band. I think it looks its best with this type of pattern, but you don't have to do that. So I am going to alternate blue and red for my single chain, and they will also be the colors I do for my cat bands. So we'll start by making our single chain. So we'll just make a regular cat band. Grab your first band, pull it through, and attach. And I'm sure everyone knows how to do a simple single chain, but I'll do a couple lengths. Grab your next band, pull it through those bands on your hook, and attach. And you'll just keep alternating and keep pulling it through like so. Now, I did not make it fit all the way around my wrist, but I imagine about 23 links would be enough. If you end up making it a little bit too big, you can always take a couple links off in the end. It's really not a hard thing to do for this design. So I'm going to go ahead and get the single chain made really quick, and then I'll come back and show you how to start adding on. When you've completed your single chain, we're just going to slip knot it at the top so it's nice and secure. We're going to come down and locate our cat band facing in this direction. We're going to put our hook through. And for now, we're just going to sit it down, and you're going to decide what color you want to be, where the white is on my bracelet, so the inner color. And you're going to grab two of those bands. We're going to do what Suzanne calls her leaf stitch. So we're going to be overlapping these two bands. And our goal is to get this whole right loop onto our hook. So I'm going to come from behind and I'm going to go up through this part of the loop, down through the middle part of the loop, and then up again. And when you pull up, it's going to just grasp that band, creating the leaf stitch, and we're going to pull it through the cat band and then reattach the left side. So it creates that. So now we're going to need to add a cat band right here. And I'm going to do the color pattern where the whole row is the same. So I need to look at my bracelet and see the first link is red. So I want my cat band to be red so that they match up. So I'm going to make a triple cat band. So you're going to wrap it 3 times. So place it on, wrap it again, and then wrap it one more time, which creates a triple cat band. The limited edition bands do work great for this design, by the way. So now we need to rearrange our bands. These two bands right here, the inner two, need to be on the left side of your cat band. So I'm going to grab these two. I'm going to just slide them over my cat band like that. And once you do that, we can now slide our cat band onto those two bands. So I'm just going to hold it and pull my cat band over like that. You can always fiddle with it if you have any twists or what have you. So now what we're going to do is pick up our bracelet, and we go through every link on this design. So you might want to stretch your cat band out, or not your cat band, your bracelet out a little bit. And we're going to come from behind the bracelet, and we're basically going straight up in through the middle so that the two right bands end up on your hook. So it's like that, okay? So now we're going to do that all over again. It's a very easy design. We're going to do the leaf stitch again. So we are going to overlap our bands. I like to put the left one on top. So I'm going to come from behind and I'm going to go up from behind, down in the middle, up again, grabbing a hold of the right side of the band, creating that leaf stitch. I'm going to pull this through everything on my hook, and then I'm going to reattach the left side, like that. So now we need to do our cap band again. So you would need, especially if you're doing more than one color single chain, you would need to lift it up and make sure you're matching it up correctly. So my next link is blue, so I know I need to use blue. Now this bracelet's going to be easy for my color pattern because I just have to alternate, but if you have multiple colors, you will have to check to see what that next link color is so that it matches up correctly. So this is going to be triple capped, so make sure you're wrapping it 3 times. And now we're going to rearrange our band. So these 2 bands need to come in front of the cap band so that it's sitting like that. So now we need to pull that cap band over the first 2 bands, like so. Pick up your bracelet, make sure it's facing the right way. And we are going to go from the back side and come right up through the middle, like that. And now we'll do a leaf stitch again. So I'm going to overlap these. I'm going to go up, down, up. I'm going to pull this through everything on my hook. Reattach. And now I need to do my cap band again, which I know my next link is red. So I'm going to do a triple cap band. Now we need to rearrange these 2 inner bands. So we need to slide them over. And now we can pull our cap band onto those first 2 bands. Like, I was going to say like whoa. I meant to say like so. Alrighty, so it should look like that. And once again, we'll hold our bracelet up and come through the back side. Like that. So we are back to doing the leaf stitch again. So overlap. Do your leaf stitch. Pull it through everything on your hook. Reattach that other side. And now we'll do our cap band. Just don't forget, if you're using multiple colors, to check what that next link is, the color of it. If you're doing 2 colors, it is very easy. We're going to do our triple cap band. And then we will rearrange these 2 bands over that side. So it's sitting like that. And now we will pull our cap band over the first 2 bands. So now we'll just pick it up, go through the back of that next link, which is actually kind of like the side, but you know, and we'll do our leaf stitch again. So I'm just going to do it a few times. I think it's very easy to pick up on, but I will do it a few more times without explaining. So that is what you do. You're just going to continue doing that up the right side. So I'm going to get to the end of mine, and then I'm going to come back when I reach the top, and I'll show you what to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am at the top. I have one link left, and don't worry if it's curling up. It will straighten out once we do the other side. So I've already done my leaf stitch and have added on my cap band, which is going to match my last link. So make sure you're at this point. And we need to actually undo that slip knot, but make sure that you get a pinch of the bottom of it, like that, so that you don't lose it. We're going to undo it and slip the whole band onto our hook. So carefully undo that slip knot. I'm going to pinch it with my other hand, and we're going to pick it up coming from the back and place the whole thing on your hook. So it's like that, just like before, except there's nothing else after it. So now we're not going to do a leaf stitch this time. We're going to bring only one band through. So just pull one band through everything on your hook. Bring them together. And we're not going to slip knot it to hold it because I think it will pop off because there's a lot of bands on there. So I'm going to C-clip it just to secure it, and we'll come back and mess with it when we're done. Okay, so now we can start doing the other side. So turn your bracelet upside down so that the single chain is in the middle but upside down, and locate your cap band. And we're going to do the exact same thing that we did on the other side, except we're going to be working in the opposite direction, upside down, obviously. So we're going to go through the back here. And we're going to start by doing our leaf stitch. So grab two bands. Do exactly the same thing on this side. I just still want to get you started off. So I'll do my leaf stitch. And we're going to pull that through your cap band. Attach to the other side. So now we will add our cap band on. Just make sure that you are doing the correct color so that it all matches up. So putting my triple cap band on, and now I will rearrange my two inner bands. So it's sitting like that, and then we'll pull that cap band over. Now the only difference is normally we would make sure the cap band is nice and straight when we're holding it like this. But since we have to do it in this direction, we're going to be actually turning our hook down and going from the back. So I'm going to turn it down, and I'm going to come through the back and put my hook through like so. So once it's all straightened out, you see it's going to match up. So now we'll do our leaf stitch again. Just kind of move things out of the way. So I'm going to do my leaf stitch. We're going to pull that through everything on our hook, just like before, and attach. Like that. I'm going to add my cap band. I know that it's blue since I'm alternating. I'm going to rearrange my bands. And now we will slide the cap band over. Voila. Pick up your bracelet, stretch it out, make sure you're getting in the back side of the correct band, like that, and you'll be able to tell because it will match up. And then we would do our leaf stitch again. So as you can see, it's exactly the same as the other side. Literally the only difference is the direction that we're working, and the fact that you want to make sure your cap band is neat on the correct side. But otherwise, you're doing the same thing. And I certainly hope you guys find it as easy as I feel that it is. Losing focus. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this side finished up, and then I'll come back and show you how to close it up when I reach the top. So if you have any problems, you can certainly rewind and watch the previous instructions, and I'll be right back in a moment. Alrighty, so I have reached the top. So at this point, I have already done the last leaf stitch and added my last cap band to match my last length there. So we're going to do like we did on the other side, and with my bracelet still upside down, I'm going to come around the back. I'm going to put my hook up through the last link, and we are going to grab just one band of whatever you use for your inner color. We're going to slide it through everything on our hook. Bring the two together. Now at this time we're not going to add a C-clip. We are going to do a slip knot because it's part of the closure. So we are actually going to just do a slip knot holding it like this. Doesn't matter which way you're holding it, but it's probably easier to hold it upright like so, where you're looking at the back of the bracelet. Just do your slip knot like that. So now we are going to need to attach this side. So before I unclip it, I'm actually going to pick up the band that's on the left side. And now I will take off the C-clip. Okay, so once you have your C-clip off, it should look something like this. And now we need to slip knot this side, but we have to actually turn the bracelet around so the slip knot's facing the correct direction. So just make sure you don't lose this side of it. Just pinch it, turn it around. And don't actually hook that left side yet. Just slip knot this side first. And then you can reattach this side, so that it secures it like that, so it's even. And that's where we would attach our C-clip. So there you have the completed super cute bikini bracelet created by Crazy Just Might Work on Instagram. You can also find her YouTube channel under Suzanne HB. If you do decide to make this, please don't forget to tag her and myself, Love Saloon. We'd love to see your renditions. So I hope you guys enjoyed this super cute design as much as I did. And I look forward to seeing you soon at my next video. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.